Hi, you're going to see me a lot today. So, you're not bored. You're not bored. You're not bored. You're not bored. Okay? Let me hold your hand. You're not bored. You're full. You're full of knowledge. You're full of information that you need to get out. And the form that you're giving information out is no longer the form that you're supposed to be giving it out in. I hope and pray that the person or persons that this video is for see this video and understand it. I hope I explained download properly, because I told you I gotta do the download properly. You're bored because you have vast amounts of knowledge and experience and just talent that needs to be written down. It needs to be written down. It needs to be written down. It needs to be passed on to someone else. It needs to be, especially because I I just expect big creators and big gurus to watch my channel. So that's just what we do. Big gurus watch my channel. So especially like the big gurus, need to you need to write stuff down. You need to write books. You need to write a book. Like, you need to write a book. Like, I don't know how else to say this to you, because I'm making a bunch of manuals of the stuff that I learned and I used through like my healing process, the card decks that I have and stuff. Um that's that's my way of getting the information out of me, so more information and more experiences and more things can happen. The universe is not going to give you more if your container is full. If your container is full, the universe is not going to give you more. And eventually you're going to be like, I am doing the same thing over and over again. Why am I doing the same thing over and over again? And then you're going to feel bored. You're going to feel bored. You're going to feel uninspired. You're going to feel like, what are we doing this for? Like, we did this last week. What are we doing this for now? So as you see, my channel has different, that's why it's a podcast network. It has different things. It's just different because I couldn't do the same thing over and over again without taking out what I've learned and giving it to others. That's what you're here for. You're here to learn and just give it to other people. And then the universe is supposed to do their thing and keep you in the lifestyle that you want to be in, you know. But you have to empty it out. You're not emptying out what you already have. What you're doing is you're getting more knowledge and you're just stacking it. And you can't stack it because eventually it's going to not come through anymore, and it's going to be the same thing over and over again, and you're going to call yourself bored when you're not bored. You're full. You're just full, and you need to empty it out. Kind of like any if you have your favorite cereal, right? You have two favorite cereals, one container. One of you got to finish one cereal before you put the other one in. Does that make sense? I'm a mom, so these are the analogies. I didn't want to use a bad analogy, but that wasn't that great of an analogy, but I digress. But you have, and yes, you have so much knowledge. You have so much knowledge that people are, and yes, people still read. And like, do people read? Yeah, people still read. There's a lot of people who still read. And I feel like the people who are older, they don't really know electronics as much as we do, and they still read and they need this knowledge. You're never too old for the knowledge that you have. The knowledge that you have to give people is timeless. They can use it at any age. It's up to you to make sure you show them what it is. You have the downloads, you have the codes. Whatever download you get, write it down. Write it down, compile it into a book, and send it out. Whatever techniques that you teach, and these are for my healers and my teachers and, my YouTube gurus and my transformational teachers and stuff and speakers. Write books. You need to write a book. If you've written books, I'm not talking to you. If you have card decks, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the ones that you have not written a book. If you go to your YouTube page, there's no store. How do you not have a store? You need to have a store for your YouTube page. You have a gazillion followers with no store. How is that possible? You got to get that. You got to have some type of expression. Teaching, yes, that is one form of expression, but you need another form of expression where when you're sitting by yourself in meditation, what are you getting? What downloads are you getting? Those are the downloads that you need to write down and give out. You want to give it away for free? Do that too. You want to charge people for it? Even better. You have the writing capability to do it. And I know this is I am targeting someone specific. You have the writing capability. You are a great writer. Write down how you meditate. Write down how you're breathing. How do you breathe? You understand? These are the things that the collective needs. Like I said, there are people who still read books. Put it on an audio book. Make an audio recording. Make an audio book and make it a video. Somehow, you have to get it out. You are not bored. You're uninspired and you're full. Now you need to go out and just be like, the pretty Panamanian lady told me I need to write. So what am I going to write? Just test my theories. You don't have to believe me. You don't have to think I'm right. You don't even have to think I'm pretty. Yeah, which is crazy because I'm gorgeous, but I digress. Write it. Just write it. Write it. Write it. Write it. Write it. Write it down. Write down that technique. Write down the technique that worked the best for you when you were going through something. Write a book about it. And let me help you. A book does not need to be 100 and something pages. A book can be a couple of pages. And then you publish it on Amazon Publishing for free. Granted, they take royalties and all this other stuff, but I digress. Or find a different publishing company. You can publish it yourself. And the thing is, just put it on an ebook. Make an ebook about it. And you will be surprised, especially transformational speakers, especially you guys. There are books in you that you need to write. That is why you are bored. You are not bored because you're lonely or isolated. You're bored because you're full, and you need to get that information that you have in here, and that you use to heal yourself, to heal others. You need to put it in a book. Like I said, if you put it for free, you put it for $1, you put it for whatever. Think about it. I know someone who has 118 million followers, right? If you put one ebook on your TikTok shop, YouTube shop, whatever, right? And let's say more than half of those people buy that book, and it's only $1 to buy that book. I'm no mathematician, but I think that's pretty good. Does that make sense? And on top of it, you get to get out what's inside of you, and the universe goes, okay, you're ready for more. Because if you don't get out what they already put in you, they're not going to give you more, and you are going to get bored and stagnant, and you're going to look around and start getting angry and bitter at the people around you, and everyone's going to want to know what the hell is wrong with you. But what's wrong with you is you're full, and you need to empty out what you have inside. Okay? If you got this far, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your support. I love you guys. Stay up, stay blessed. I love you. Deuces, and I'm out.